Hello, how's it been? This is another episode of the greatest podcast for the youth and the opinionated. This is called
Young and Opinionated. Woo!
Whoa, woohoo, yeah. I'm Oscar,
I'm Carl.
aka
Kitty Galaxy, you know me.
We haven't done the podcast in forever. We have to do like 4 or 5 of these, fortunately, because this is the best podcast ever, but unfortunately we're backed up. This sucks because we have to rush the podcast, and as a result the podcast kind of loses a little bit of its touch. It's not up 100% quality as it should be. For example, right now we're in a car. We're not in a bed or in a studio or anything. We're just in a car coming back from Papa John's.
Not you.
And Carl, share your story of what you saw on Twitter today. Go.
I saw 2 things, but one of the 2 is how they've inaugurated. Is inaugurated the right terminology for it?
I don't know, pretty much placed or assigned, maybe. I don't know.
They've welcomed.
Yeah, welcomed.
Most of them have welcomed a new Supreme Judge, which is a black woman. Good representation, not only for women, but, blacks. That sounds horrible. Oh, God, that sounds horrible.
I think
black women.
I think the term is African American.
Okay, yeah, you're right.
What's wrong with you?
Many of things. Look, it's 11:10. I'm hungry. It's 61 degrees outside, even though it's April.
Quit making excuses for your behavior. I expect an apology on my main channel.
Just like, if you want to know about this apology, go to Young and Opinionated.
Are you inspired now to become a judge or something, now that a woman has become the supreme judge of color? Do you think now you can do it since you're a little kid of color?
No. Oh. Well, yes,
okay,
but
then.
For other little kids out there, but not for me. No. If Hamilton has ever taught me anything, it's don't mix yourself with politics unless you want to get shot.
Okay. Oh, crap. R.I.P.
R.I.P.
So after this, unfortunately, we lost the audio for the other part of the podcast, so we did another bit of the podcast later, so here it is. The topic for today is called romances in the early ages of life. What are your crushes / romances that you've had that you've been like, I would change my whole life for this person. I will kill, I will assault anyone, I will do anything for this person. Anyone in your life, Carl?
First of all, I'd like to take credit for this idea. Thank you. And second of all, I think I've only had 2 of those. I'm in love. You?
Wait, what grade were you in?
Elementary.
Can you describe these individuals?
Describe as in what?
What were the characteristics that attracted you?
Sweet, funny, kind, alive.
And what grade were you in?
For my first one, I was in the 3rd. For my second one, I was in the 5th.
This is young Carl. This is not the Carl you see on the vlogs or anything. This little Carl in elementary school looked like a marshmallow with a little head on top and 2 little, what are they called, curls or things on your head?
Calm down, not that young.
Yeah, you were. You had the ponytails or something. Oh, you had the ponytails. I don't know what you had.
I had a braid.
Yeah,
I always had a braid.
You had braids with your pink glasses. I don't know how to put this into words, but I just don't see anybody really,
Says you the...
Alright, my turn. I'm going to talk about myself. So, personally, I think I've only had 3 or 4 at most crushes that I've been oh wow, I would change my whole life for them. The first one was in elementary school. It was this white girl that speaks Spanish Well, she was Hispanic, but I was just fascinated that she was white. I was like, "Hi, white person," and she was like, "Hola," and I was like, "Oh my god, you can speak Spanish! Wow."
Hi, white person.
Hi, white person. So yeah, it was very fun, and all my friends just like teased me about her. He was like, "Ooh, are you guys going out together?" And I was like, "Yeah, right. Look at me."
No, please look at me.
Please look at me. My elementary school years were very bad. Now looking back at it, I thought I had really good memories about it, but thinking twice about it, no. My mom used to cut my hair, not a professional barber or someone who knows how to cut hair. She used to cut it, and she would just cut everything and just leave my head almost bald. I looked like a cancer patient that had to shave their head constantly. And now I'm understanding why I had some special treatment from some teachers. They just didn't know how long I would be there.
Oh, God.
Maybe that girl in elementary school had pity for me and decided to, hey, this guy's okay. He's lookable. Hey, I could stare at him and not be grossed out.
I can look at him.
The second one was in middle school. It was this one girl with some certain attributes to her body that were pretty attractive. If you
Big booty pig.
Oh yeah, I don't even know her name. I just do a twirl and I can identify her. So
What were her characteristics?
I don't know. I was number 2. Number 3 was this girl in my history class. Very good, very sweet. And my favorite characteristic about her was that she was very vulnerable and she could speak her mind clearly. I admired how she could talk about her issues that she had with us in the group. I could never. I would break down in tears or something if I ever tried that. And I found it very admirable how she just spoke freely. In middle school, you're mostly not mature that much. In middle school, she was pretty mature. And I like that because I'm very mature and I like the opposite of me. There's an ambulance. We're all gonna die.
That's not ambulance, that's fire.
There's a fire truck. We're gonna die. And number 4 is just this random girl who just texted me one day, and I was like, oh wow, someone texted me. It's usually the other way around. I don't know her. I just know she's the girl that texted first.
Wow. Clearly you, stellar choices. Just love the fact that you're in love. You went head over heels completely over girl who texted you first but don't know name of.
Okay, number 4 maybe doesn't count. Maybe it's just 3 after all then.
Yeah, and also number 2. Don't know her name, don't know her personality.
Okay, maybe it's just 2 then.
And number 1. Oh, she white and she talk Mexican.
She talk Mexican. She was very good at tag. She was taller than me, I guess. What else do you want me to say?
Everyone was taller than you.
No one was fatter than you. Okay, maybe then just literally 1. Compared to Carl's 2. I thought I would die in her arms, but I didn't die in her arms.
What happened?
What?
What happened? Why isn't she in your arms?
Well, I was a very weird little kid. I wish I would have been a lot more mature than what I was. I would respond with emojis without saying anything, any words. I would just respond with emojis. Pretty much I was probably annoying to her. While she didn't know I would die for her.
Oh my god. How about number 4?
Number 4, Number 4 got with one of my friends.
Oh my god.
Yeah, shout out to Tony.
I thought she wanted you.
She wanted everyone.
Oh god.
So yeah, those are my stories about my love interest in my love life, my short love life that has not been. Luckily, I've never had a heart broken by a girl because I've never been rejected. I have a perfect record of 0-0 because I've never asked anyone out and I've never been rejected for that sole reason. And I feel if I am rejected one day, I will dig a hole and die in it. I have felt the pain equivalent to a heartbreak. Thank you very much. I feel so sad because this one girl, she was destined to be mine. I felt it. This might be too much of a stretch, but I have even dreamed of her Yes. I'm trying not to say that. I did dream about her.
You dream?
I barely remember dreams. I dream like 10 dreams a year, maybe, that I remember. I've had nothing but nightmares. Some of the worst nightmares ever, like Slenderman killing me twice. But her dreaming about her was probably the best dream I've ever had. Have you ever been heartbroken?
Yes.
How come?
Well, not heartbroken, but as you said, the feeling of one's heartbreak. Because the last one that I had, the second one out of the two, ditched me. Like, literally left the state.
Oh my god. So now that we've talked about love and all this heartbreak stuff, I have a very important announcement to make right now on this podcast.
You're dating.
What? I'm dating? No, I'm not. I'm creating, actually.
Oh my god, your music.
Yes, I've officially announced I'm creating music. I'm writing out lyrics for an album of just thoughts, pure thoughts in my head.
Is that the title of the album?
No, not thoughts. The title of the album is not thoughts. I've always loved music, and I've always had something for writing, but I can't really read my own writing, so I might as well write some music and just try. Carl is gonna be in charge of producing the music. I don't have a clue how to read music. Do you know how to read music?
Yes, I do.
I don't know how to read music. I just know how to write lyrics and kind of rhyme, right?
Yes.
I've been freestyling here and there, and Carl's just like, whoa, stop there. That's too much fire to handle.
Yeah. There's some that misses, but most are hits.
I never thought music writing would be this hard. I'm literally sitting on the toilet and I have an idea, so I just pull out my phone and I go on the Memos app and just record something. And if you're outside of the bathroom and you just hear me going, "Hi, hi," or something like that, you hear me singing trying to reach my vocal range. I'm pretty sure I must have frightened some people. Didn't you catch me singing one time?
Yes, multiple times, a million times, almost all the times. I remember I was waking up from a nap and I just heard you, and I was like, the fuck.
I'm gonna take inspiration from my musical taste. There is gonna be a lot of sad music, probably no happy music.
Depressing.
Maybe some vibe music to vibe to.
Inspirational.
Yeah, or some music that literally makes no sense. Anyway, we're gonna go back home and finish this off later. Bye-bye. Hey, so I was just editing the podcast and I realized we didn't finish it off. So we have to finish it off, and Carl is gonna sign us off with the words of wisdom. Go ahead.
There is no heart for me like yours. In all the world, there is no love for you like mine. Maya Angelou.
Okay. What a soothing end to this romantic, sad podcast. Yeah.
Goodbye.
No, no, we have to, this has been another episode of Young and Opinionated. Woo! Okay. Goodbye.
Baby.